Hello, mamas. I'm your host, B, and welcome back to Let's Talk Mama. Today, I want to talk about something that motherhood has been teaching me lately. For the longest time, I believed that being a good mom meant putting myself last. If the kids were fed, happy, and loved, then I was doing my job. If everyone else's needs were met before mine, I felt like I had succeeded, or so I thought. Then one day, I was laughing about something completely random, and I noticed both of my kids stop what they were doing and look at me. Within seconds, they were laughing too. They had no idea what was so funny. They just wanted to be part of the joy. That moment stayed with me because it reminded me that our children aren't only watching how we care for them, they're watching how we live. They're watching how we speak to ourselves, how we handle hard days, how we celebrate little wins, how we rest, how we laugh. As moms, we spend so much time trying to create happy childhoods for our children. We read bedtime stories, we kiss, scrape knees, we plan birthdays, we make their favorite meals, or at least we try. Let's be honest, some days dinner is whatever everyone agrees not to complain about. And somehow, despite offering three perfectly acceptable options, one child still wants toast, while the other suddenly decides yogurt is offensive. Motherhood has a funny way of keeping us humble, but lately, I've been asking myself a different question. What if one of the greatest gifts we can give our children isn't creating a perfect childhood? What if it's letting them see a happy mom? Not a mom who's smiling every second of every day. That's not real life. I mean, a mom who genuinely experiences joy, who laughs until her stomach hurts, who enjoys a conversation with a friend, who dances in the kitchen while making dinner, who sings in the car, even if she's completely off key, who takes a deep breath and notices the sunset, who allows herself to enjoy life. Because if our children only ever see us rushing, always cleaning, always organizing, always crossing things off a never ending to do list, what picture of adulthood are we painting for them? Do they grow up believing that being responsible means constantly running on empty? That loving your family means forgetting yourself? That taking a break is something to feel guilty about? I hope not. I hope my children grow up knowing that love and joy can exist together. That caring for your family and caring for yourself are not opposites, they are partners. Now, before anyone imagines I'm talking about expensive vacations or spa days every month, I'm not. Sometimes happiness looks wonderfully ordinary. It's drinking your coffee while it's still warm. It's reading a few pages of a book. It's taking a walk after dinner. It's spending time with a friend who reminds you that you're not just mom, you're still you. Sometimes joy is hearing both of my kids giggle together over something completely ridiculous. Sometimes it's watching my oldest proudly help while my baby watches with wide eye curiosity. Sometimes it's the beautiful chaos of everyone piled onto the couch for story time. Those moments don't cost anything, but they fill my heart in ways I never expected. I've also realized something else. Our kids don't just notice when we're happy, they notice what makes us happy. They notice when we come home from spending time with a good friend feeling lighter. They notice when we are humming while folding laundry. They notice when we are smiling for no particular reason. They are learning something important, that adults are allowed to have joy too. That growing up doesn't mean giving up the things that make you feel alive. Motherhood has changed me in so many beautiful ways. It's made me more patient, more compassionate, definitely more emotional, and yes, definitely more tired. But I don't want motherhood to erase the woman I was before my children were born. I still love meaningful conversations. I still love learning. I still laugh at terrible jokes. I still enjoy quiet moments when I can find them. Those parts of me didn't disappear. They simply grew alongside motherhood. And I think that's important for my children to see because one day they won't be little anymore. They'll have their own friendships, their own dreams, their own challenges, maybe even families of their own. And when they think back to their childhood, I don't just want them to remember a mom who worked hard. I hope they remember a mom who laughed often, who smiled easily, who found joy in ordinary days, who wasn't afraid to be silly, who hugged them tightly, who showed them that life isn't only about responsibilities. It's also about connection, wonder, friendship, gratitude, and joy. Because here's what I've come to believe: our children don't need perfect mothers, they need mothers who are human. Mothers who apologize when they are wrong, who cry sometimes, who celebrate little victories, who take care of their hearts too. When they see us doing that, we're giving them permission to do the same one day. So if you've been feeling guilty for taking an hour for yourself, meeting a friend for coffee, going for a walk, laughing until your cheeks hurt, reading a book, or simply sitting in silence for a few minutes, please remember this. Your happiness doesn't take anything away from your children, it adds something beautiful to the home they grow up in. Because our children deserve more than a mom who loves them deeply. They deserve to know the woman behind the word mom, the woman who dreams, who grows, who laughs, who keeps becoming. Thank you for tuning in, mamas. Before I go, I want to leave you with one question. When your children look back on these years, what moments of your joy do you hope they remember? Please follow me on Spotify, YouTube, and Instagram. Take care of your little ones, and don't forget to take care of yourself too. See you on the next episode.